bud? Pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Hey, today we want to talk about the route a little bit more. Last time you talked about what a route was.
Yeah.
Today I want to find out how you start out from scratch building a route.
It's fun.
Okay. I'm going to build a route. I'm
Okay.
going to be your test case and see how this works out.
Okay.
Where's the first place I should start?
The phone book.
The phone book. I've got it out because I knew you were going to tell me that. What should I look up under here?
Thrift stores.
All right, let me see here under thrift stores. Now this is a Valparaiso, Indiana phone book, so I'm sure different areas have different headings, but...
Right, thrift and consignment and thrift, and remember we had spoke a long time ago about that, I think.
Under thrift here, it's got thrift and secondhand. I got 7 entries. Now, funny enough, one of them is my company, Auction Bay Online, so they think we're a thrift shop, and I guess in a way we are, but we sell everything online. But there's 6 other ones, so I can write down these names and addresses of the places, and then
just start writing it down.
Kind of map out where they're at and see how they fit along the route. What else could I look up in the phone book besides
pawn shops?
thrift?
Pawn shops are good.
Pawn shops.
A lot of people buy from pawn shops.
Really? Okay, so are pawn shops hard to deal with? Those guys seem kind of tough in the movies.
Some are hard. Well, they're not all like in the movies either. I've dealt with a lot of pawn shops where I did real well with them. It just depends on what they got, how much of it they got, when they get it, and what they got in it.
Okay.
And you get friendly with them, they'll take care of you.
Okay, so they're not all mean and they're not going to rough you up and scare you out? Because I'm kind of scared to go into those.
No, they're kind of fun, actually.
Okay. What's in a pawn shop? What's kind of one of the things that you like to look for?
Well, it used to be gold and silver. You could buy, you get it at scrap price.
You say used to be.
Yeah, since gold went up, you can't do it.
It's hard to find anymore.
Oh, yeah. But I used to buy it at about 10% below spot, and then I could sell it like $100 piece. I could sell for $200, well, maybe $300. But that's those days are over.
So you mean you buy a piece of jewelry that somebody likes, and they're not buying it for the scrap value; they're buying it for the jewelry. And
it's a good investment because you've always got the value, no matter what.
Gotcha. Okay, so pawnbrokers. What else should I look up in here?
Well, thrift stores and consignment and resale. Right.
Yeah, here I got consignment and resale shop, and it says also thrift and secondhand stores, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just in my little town here, I think I'd probably have a dozen.
Yeah.
I'm looking up those 3 places.
Yes, and then some of them you're going to like and some of them you're not. But the idea is to build the route first. You worry about that later. Then one of the best tools you've got nowadays, it used to take me months and months to go around and get all the addresses, accumulate them and call them. You've got the computer.
Okay.
When you type in thrift or consignment or pawn for your zip code, it's going to amaze you how many there are. Okay,
so phone book, internet, searching with the thrift store and the zip code.
And your eyes.
And your eyes.
There's a lot of them that won't be listed. People just open it up, people just starting. People that sell all their garage. I've seen stores where they're selling all their garage. A lot of times right outside the town on your route you're going to spot a little bitty store and it's going to pop out of nowhere. Maybe they're only open on the weekends.
Okay, so always keep your eyes open when you're driving from all these places to see what else you might find.
Always make your route bigger. Okay. And then of course you write down their name, address and phone number in your black book, and then you sit down and map them out. Okay, so when I first write down these addresses, this is going right in my black book, and then as I meet the people, I write down their names and little tidbits about them. If you type it in a computer, you're probably going to get 30 or 40 for a zip code.
Let me try here. I'll just type resale shops, and I'll put in my zip code 46304. Well, 3 of them popped right up, and I'm at the top of the list at Auction Bay Online, but there's 2 other ones right near me, and then there's over 10 pages worth showing up, so I'd have to dig through this to see which ones are legit, but that's a lot of places.
Sure did.
So what's the ideal size of a route? How far do you go?
Oh, mine was about 40 miles.
40 miles. So you're doing 40 miles one way and then 40 miles back, so about 80 miles for your weekly route.
It ended up 100 miles because of your turns and circling around.
You do that all in one day, or you split it across the multiple
You can do it all in one day.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes 2 days.
So it all depends how hard you want to work.
And they'll call you. Eventually they'll call you. After you get all those names and their addresses, Vince, then you call them and introduce, hey, my name's Vince.
Oh, you call them first before you even go there.
It's a good idea. Because they know you when you come in. You get a lot better reception as a rule. As a rule.
Ah, okay.
Hey, my name's Vince. I'm looking for gold and silver and antique toys, old baseball cards. Do you ever get any of those? Yeah, well, every Monday, that's my day off. If you're doing it part-time, that's my day off. I'm going to stop by your store. Is that okay with you? Of course it's okay, you know.
Right.
And then you start like that. And then when you go in, hey, remember me? My name's Vince. I talked to you about gold and silver and antique cars. And they'll say, well, I got somebody that buys my gold and silver. You say, well, that's good. I'm glad you do. But I would be willing to pay more.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, so I think this is a good place to stop for this episode. Bottom line is we want everybody to go out there, grab their phone books, start building this list of places, go to the internet, look what's around you, and start this in your black book. You know, you're building the black book from scratch, so this is a great first step. In the next episode, we'll talk about when you go into the shops, what do you do, what do you look for, what do you talk to the people, but we'll save that for the next episode. In the meantime, please put together your list, let us know how it's going in your area, write us a comment on this video, and also please put us on your favorites if you're on YouTube, and visit our website at pickersinc.com, subscribe to our email list, and we'll make sure you get all the updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.